What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on PLTR ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, somewhere at this point, and I've told you that we have very good chances to have a bounce to the upside, and we might have this type of price action. And for now, as you can see, we have this slight curvature from this top. If I draw this line like this, as you can see, we have something like a curvature, and this means right here we might find a good support. So, I will show you my technical analysis in just several minutes, and for now, let's continue with the fundamental news of this company. For those of you who don't know, Palantir Technologies builds and deploys software platforms for the intelligence community in the United States to assist in counter-terrorism investigations and operations. They have several products, and a couple of main ones are Palantir Gotham for the government use and Palantir Foundry for the commercial contracts. And for now, this company has a total market cap of $38.21 billion with a revenue of $1.43 billion. They have very good revenue growth of 43.12% and they have negative net income of $512.53 million over the trailing 12 months period. They have a total cash position of $2.53 million with a total debt of only $263.23 million. That's why they have an amazing current ratio and quick ratio of 4.13 and 3.97. This means financially this company is very stable despite of their losses, and the majority of these losses was the result of their stock-based compensation. And technically this company is already profitable, but for some analysts this number might be a red flag, and I personally don't think that we can count on it. So, and let's continue with the recent news. We have this article that was published on December 17th, and it's titled Palantir wins second option year under US Army contract. And let me quote you these bullets. Palantir Technologies announced that the US Army had opted for the second option year of their partnership on the Army Vantage program for $116.3 million. The Army Vantage data analytics platform uses Palantir's software for a central operating system to boost readiness and controlled access to Army data sources. Palantir's integrated data platform will be able to break down data silos for near real-time visibility and improved decision-making. Palantir won the Army Vantage product contract valued at $458 million in December 2019, with a one-year base period and 3 option years. Palantir was awarded $110 million for the base year and $113.8 million in December 2020 for the first option year. And it is a very good sign that for now we have the second option year and the US Army already paid for it. So, and let me show you this press release. We are on official Palantir website and we are on press release section. And let me quote you this. The Army Vantage program is the cornerstone of the Army's ability to make data-driven decisions across the force, said Doug Philippon, Global Defense Lead at Palantir Technologies. This partnership reinforces what industry and government can do at speed to solve hard problems. And in my opinion, it is very important that US Army continuously working with the Palantir, and for the long-term perspective, I think it is a very good sign, and that's why we can rely on this news. So, definitely we have a different type of news related to this company, and one of them potentially might be this one. On December 15, we have this article that is titled Palantir, a value trap. And let me quote you the summary. Palantir is an overvalued government contractor. The business has no intrinsic scale value. Palantir's revenue growth, estimated at 40% this year, is still grossly overvalued. And I have to say that I disagree with this article. I will put all the links on these articles in the description below, and you can read it and make your own conclusion. But you have to realize all the potential risks related to this company, and that's why you have to read all of them, not only a positive news. But as for me, I'm very positive with this company for the long term. So, and let me show another news that was the recent red flag for some investors, and a lot of YouTubers also make a video about this massive sell-off that ARK Invest just sold some of their shares in Palantir. And let me show you that on December 15th, they sold about 1.72 million shares of Palantir, and some analysts started to scream about this event that Palantir is no longer a believer in this company. But let me show you this information. ARK invests via multiple funds in Palantir. As you can see, all of their funds invested in Palantir. And even now, right after this recent sell-off, ARK still owns 1.22% of Palantir. And let me show you that right here we have this small sell-off compared to the entire movement to the upside of this graph. As you can see, they were consistently buying this stock, and the only sell right here cannot make any difference related to this company. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you that I drew this line on my previous video, and this line shows us a bullish divergence, and bullish divergence is a pattern when you can see higher lows on RSI with the lower lows on a price action. And on my previous video we had only 2 touches of RSI, as you can see right here, but for now we have a third touch of this range, and we have the same touch right here. This means we have triple confirmation of bullish divergence, and this means for now we have about 75% chances to hit our resistances that are at about the ranges of $20 to $21. And when we will break it and retest it from the top, this will be a huge indicator for institutional investors that this asset is starting to gain its momentum. And let me show you MACD indicator. Right here, as you can see, we also have this type of divergence, and we already have this crossover, and this means we started to tick to the upside with these bars, and this means potentially we might have a start of new uptrend from this very point. And this means from this point you can accumulate your position not only for the investment for the long term with this company, but also to catch the trade. And let me show you that if you enter your position right here at around $19.15 price point, your stop loss might be slightly below this previous bottom, and it might be about 7.15% of downside potential. But the upside potential for now is massive, because our major pivot points, despite of this price action to the downside, is this one, this bottom, at the price point of roughly $23. Next one will be this one at 27.10, and from our current price we might have about 21% to our first target and about 42% to our second target. This means even to our first target we have a risk to reward ratio of 3 to 1, and this risk to reward ratio shows that you can count on this trade, but you have to be cautious. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!